What is up everyone, my name is the Aussie Assassin. I'd like to welcome you back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing my round 8 AFL Supercoach review for the 2022 AFL season. So again, another captaincy stuff up, which is very frustrating. That's the second week in a row, but I did score my highest score so far for the year. I scored 2,460 points, which is by far my highest so far this year, although it was a very high scoring round. But I've gone up in the rankings by 3,871 spots, meaning I moved up to 24,023rd in the rankings. So getting up, which is good. So I'm just going to go into my team now. So classic, my team. Okay, I'll show you the captaincy stuff up. I could have took a VC, but I didn't. Got a bit greedy. Next time I think I'll be avoiding getting too greedy, and I ended up paying for it. So I'll tell you what trades I did. So I used the trade boost, and there's a chance I might use it again this week. So what I've done is that I went Grundy to Hayes. I went Sherry. Sherry went out. I can't remember who I brought in for him. Yeah, I can't even remember now. Oh, Jesus. But Sherry went out. And who else went out? Horn Francis went out. So Sherry, Grundy, and Horn Francis were my 3 outs. And my ins were Hayes. It was Hayes, Luke Parker came in for Sherry, and Oliver came in for Horn Francis. So those were my trades. I think I did some pretty good trades. The only problem is that I'm very, very weak in the ruck department. I'm not the only one who has this problem. If you have a guy like Gorn or Witts, you'd probably be alright and definitely have an advantage over there in the ruck department. But for me, yeah, I might want to think about fixing that problem pretty soon. So we'll just go through the defense. So Crisp has been very consistent this year, 103. Jaden Short was absolutely outstanding, 152. I've thought about putting the VC on him, seeing that he was playing in the midfield, but I wasn't brave enough to do it. I thought this is a change of role. Will it affect his scoring? Will it make him go better? Will it make him go worse? I thought it could have made him go better. I thought maybe it's worth putting the VC on him. But nope, I didn't pull the trigger again, just like last week how I didn't pull the trigger on Steele just because he was playing GWS. I didn't pull the trigger on Short. He scores 152 and cost me big time. You know, that I should have easily gotten 2,500 plus, maybe even 2,600 if I didn't stuff around with the captains again. So yeah, very disappointing on that front. Ridley 115 was solid. You know, I was considering trading him, but it gives me a ton, so he can stay. Nick Dacos, he's gone down in price just to 75. Do I offload him? I'm not sure. O'Driscoll, just 57. So he's someone who I might have to offload as well. His break even is 77. So yeah, it might be the end of the line for O'Driscoll as well. So I did the emergency loophole, and Gibcus, I put the emergency on him. He scores 79. So I'm like, yep, I'm taking that score, of course. Decoding scored 77 anyway, so it wouldn't have made that much of a difference in terms of whether I put one of these two on the field or not. But yeah, Gibcus 79 and Decoding 77, that's what we like to see. So they're going to continue to make us some cash, which is nice. So in the midfield, we have Jack Steele was solid, 122, and here's where it all goes down. So I had the VC on Oliver, 119. You know, usually my limit is 120, so he falls one short of that. And I was thinking, I have so many good options. I just feel like if I took that 119 score, I'm going to leave points on the table. You know, because you look at some of the other scores, a lot better than 119 in the midfield there. But I decided to put the C on McRae, who completely shits himself, scoring just the 89. And boy did I crack the shits when that happened. Boy was I pissed off. He gives me 89 when I could have took a 119 score, when I almost made short my VC who scored in the 150s. So yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row. Stuffed up the captains. So yeah, I reckon from now on, if there's someone who's capable of scoring on a Friday night, just put the bloody VC on them. So McRae, he plays on Friday night, he's getting the VC. I'm sure he'll bounce back. So yeah, I'll put the VC on him this time, not the bloody C. And I'll look through here. So could Short be another potential C? I don't know. He's playing a better opposition this time around though. So the C could go on. Probably not Steele because he's versing Melbourne. Maybe Oliver could get the C. Yeah, it's something to think about. Miller has Sydney, which is a decent opposition. Neil, yeah, for sure would get the C. He's versing West Coast, so I'll put the C on Neil if McRae fails on Friday night. That's my plan. So, Neil, speaking of Neil, against Sydney, 187, absolutely unbelievable. So Neil, if you didn't start him, you made a huge mistake. He's gonna go up to 700k. Probably be the top midfielder this year. I think he's averaging 140. I mean, he's just had a fantastic season. So we've spoken about Oliver. Miller, I was at work, so I didn't see this game, but when I checked the scores, when I was on lunch, Miller was on like 7 points out of 6 disposals, and I was pretty cranky at the time, but then I come home to see he scored a massive 160, and I was like, yes, great work, Tuke Miller. So yeah, I was pretty happy when I saw him score 160 points. Christian Petrarca was really good as well, bounced back big time, 131 for him. Should have just put the VC on him, would have been a lot easier. Tom Green, 107, solid. I've traded him in for Cripps. Green, he hasn't been a bad pick, but bloody hell, Cripps is doing better than him, of course. Obviously, I don't trust Cripps, I trust Green a lot more, but I just hope Cripps slows down a bit, because I don't want to have made a mistake there. Even though I still think Green is definitely a good pick. He hasn't scored under 100 yet. And Rochelle, me having to field him really hurt. 46, he's gone down in price. He's definitely gone this week. He would have been gone last week, but Sherry got injured. That's the only reason why he's stayed. So obviously Hewitt was injured, Ward was managed, McDonald 55, which is probably his highest score so far. At least he actually went up in price this week. Last week he went down. So in the rucks, Bruce, good, 109. I can trust Bruce as long as he doesn't get injured. Hayes was shocking, 53, very frustrating, having to feel someone scoring such a low number, especially when he's the number one ruck, you know. In versing St Kilda with Marshall out, he was only versing Ryder, so there's really no excuse for the 53. I know he got flogged in the ruck. I saw he had hardly any hit outs compared to the St Kilda players. You know, Tom Campbell even was getting hit outs over him. Pretty pathetic stuff there. So Dixon, he's gone up to 246. He was a late in, so that's handy. And I might need his cash this week. So forward line, Josh Dunkley was outstanding again, 139. Luke Parker, is this a genius move? Bring him in, 150. I know quite a few people brought him in this week, but I know quite a few people wouldn't have. And if Sherry didn't get injured, I wouldn't have had Parker this week. So yeah, maybe Sherry getting injured was a blessing in disguise. Brody was a bit off with 75. Butters 89. I thought he was going to score more than that, but he had a terrible last quarter. Caniglio 108, not too bad. And Nick Martin's been by far the best rookie this year, 106. So great work there from Martin. And then Durden 57, Roses 48. Durden actually went down in price, so that's a bit frustrating. But anyway, here's what I'm considering. So McComb is on the fringe. He's a 102k rookie. So I need some cash. Let's just look in the back line. I'm considering Doherty. I know he's pretty expensive, but yeah, I'm thinking of bringing him in. Stewart is way out of reach. I can't get him really, because there's not really many options in the back line. I mean, Luke Ryan, but he's only averaging 91. We've got Cumming as well. He'd be a pretty solid selection, I think. He's doing really well. So Cumming, maybe. I think I might bring in Cumming. Other than that, there isn't really much, is there? So it's either Cumming or Doherty for me. Doherty's a little more expensive, but that's if I choose to go the backline route. But I just don't think I have enough coin to bring in Gawn. I could do Darcy. His break even's still 115, though Darcy hasn't been in the best form. So I could bring in Darcy, who's like 568. So that's something to think about as well. So, alright. So Hewitt, I'll swing him back in the back line, because I'm going to trade either Dacos or O'Driscoll for sure. And I'll probably go Dixon to Strandicar, whatever his name is, because looking here at all the break evens, he's got the lowest break even in the league, and he does average reasonably. Curtis would be another solid option. Also, I want to bring in Carroll at some point. So, and there's Morris Rioli as well. There's McComb, 102k rookie. Strandica's 102k as well. So I want to try and get as much queen as I can out of these guys. So let's just look at what I can do here. Alright. I'll probably definitely use the boost. So, and then Strandica can go there. But yeah, but if I bring in Strandica, I definitely can't bring in a ruck. So yeah, if I'm bringing in a ruck, I wouldn't be able to bring in Strandica. So obviously Rochelle out. I'll activate the boost here. You know, if I have to use boost really early, if it means bringing in the best players, then I'll do that. Wait, did it activate? I think it did. Okay, so do I go McComb or do I go early on Clark? I wouldn't mind going early on Clark, but McComb, I think he's a pretty decent rookie, so this is all about trying to make as much money as possible. I've got McComb there, and then if I bring in yeah, I could go to Gawn actually. So I can swing Hewitt here, and then I can go O'Driscoll to Clark. Greg Clark there. And oh no, I can't get to Gawn. I can only get to Darcy. But I can get, so Gawn's like 670k. What if I put O'Driscoll back in and then do Dacos instead? What is going on? So it's saying I have to select a mid to trade out. What is going on? Okay. Hold on, let me just get rid of Comb there, put O'Driscoll there. Trade out O'Driscoll, so put Hewitt there, and then so mid, so if I go, I've already got Clark and McComb, I need to do him again. McComb. So is it, yeah, it's 2 C's. So it only brings me to 608. Yeah, I definitely can't reach Gorn, but I can definitely get any defender I want. So I'll probably bring in a defender, and I'll go Dixon to Strandiker. So yeah, that's what. I'll go Dixon to Strandiker, Rochelle to McComb, and then O'Driscoll to either Cumming or Doherty. Tell me in the comments who you think I should go for. Doherty is averaging a lot more though, so maybe Doherty. But Doherty is quite up there in price, where Cumming can still probably make a little bit more money. So yeah, it's out of those two that I'll bring in the back line. But who knows? So I'll just check out my leagues here. I did only win 2 out of the 4, but the 2 that I won in were my leagues. So yeah, as you see there, I only lost to Shorty by 5 points in his league, which really pissed me off. I needed Heaney to score 97 or less in the last game to beat him. He scores 103, so yeah, that's frustrating. Alright, here's my first league. I'm 6-1, doing really well here. So I'll scroll down, hopefully you see your name here. And there we go. Now we'll look at my second league. I actually slaughtered my opponent, but he's the worst player in the league, it looks like. So here's the ladder here. This one I'm 6th, 5-2. So I'll scroll down here. And yeah. So I guess that's it for this video, really. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more epic content like this. If you'd like to check out my other YouTube channels, I have The Ultimate Assassin, which is a channel where I post content I wouldn't normally post on this main channel. And I also have The Tiger Den, which is my AFL Richmond Highlights channel. So links to those 2 channels will be in the description. I also have Instagram. It is called The AussieAssassin YT. So if you'd like to go ahead and follow that, link to that will be in the description. I also have a Facebook page. It is called AFL Opinions and Banter. So if you'd like to go ahead and like that page, link to that will be in the description. I also have a Discord server. It is called Assassins and Friends. So if you'd like to go ahead and join my server, link to that will also be in the description. I hope you've had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine.